Hey guys, it's me, Shorty96. Now today I wanted to do why the Spinosaurus might appear in Jurassic World 3. And oh my gosh, my friend just sent this to me, and oh my gosh, like, I literally am so excited for you guys. I'm gonna turn the volume up and let's get right into the video.
After the release of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, a pretty big info dump came out about the production of the film. This movie happened to have quite a lot of different ideas passed around early on for just what kind of dinosaurs we would all get to see on our last trip to Isla Nublar before the island was violently destroyed. Among these dinosaurs was Spinosaurus, and it was actually one of the creatures that was originally going to make an appearance in this new film. Now, most of us know that the dinosaur was cut from the final version of the movie and replaced with a much smaller, yet no less cool dinosaur, Carnotaurus. Because of its deletion from Fallen Kingdom, many fans have been left speculating whether or not this animal will make its return in the 6th and possibly final installment in the Jurassic Park franchise, which will be out in June of 2021. Now, when considering whether or not the Spino could make an appearance in the next movie, we really need to take a look at the wider canon before making any sudden conclusions. The dinosaur made its first and so far only appearance in the 3rd entry in the series, Jurassic Park 3. That movie, of course, took place on Isla Sorna, which is 87 miles away from Isla Nublar, where the last of the dinosaurs were known to have lived. As far as we know, much of Site B has been destroyed by the invasive species of the illegally cloned dinosaurs that we got to see in the 3rd movie. And yes, that includes the Spinosaurus from the same film. Our current understanding is that Isla Sorna is a barren wasteland with no living dinosaurs existing on the island to speak of. However, there was a period in the Jurassic Park lore where Masrani had many of the surviving species shipped over to Isla Nublar in preparation for Jurassic World. Whether or not the Spinosaurus was captured and sent to Jurassic World, though, is somewhat meaningless at this point, because for all we know, the animal didn't get off of that island. We didn't see it being transferred via cargo ship, and it wasn't running around the Lockwood Manor at the end of Fallen Kingdom, so I think it's safe to assume that they didn't bring a Spino back with them from Nublar. With that being said, we also need to address just what exactly the Spinosaurus is. You see, in the Jurassic Park franchise, this animal is described as being something of an abandoned experiment or genetic amalgamation created by engine scientist Dr. Henry Wu. This geneticist will no doubt be making another returning appearance in the 6th Jurassic movie, and we may even get a bit of information on his old work and what exactly he's been up to behind the scenes of all of these films. We got small teases of this towards the end of Jurassic World when they famously showed that spinal cord in the weird liquid tube, along with that wild assortment of modified animals. So I'd say it is totally possible for us to see some sort of Easter egg or passing reference of this dinosaur during some of what I'm going to assume will be Dr. Wu's last scenes. As far as seeing the Spinosaurus in the flesh, running about and causing a lot of chaos goes, believe it or not, it's still somewhat possible. The bottom line that I think people need to pay attention to is that the filmmakers were planning the return of the Spinosaurus in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. It was conceptualized in art and even planned to engage in that heavily debated rematch that people have been talking about since 2001. Spinosaurus was going to be in that movie. It just got cut because of fear of any sort of wild reaction that this fight may have produced. And anyways, you could bring the animal back into the series in a number of different ways, the most obvious of which is just to have another one cloned. You could even go down the more complex route and say that this creature was smuggled off the island and has been kept secret for many years, and create some sort of elaborate backstory for fans to look into. In my opinion, it's very possible that this dinosaur could come back to the series. Now, personally, I have no idea whether or not they'll bring it back. But even though JP3 is my least favorite in the series, I'll go ahead and say that I'd be totally fine with them giving us another film featuring that dinosaur. I don't have any real hatred for the animal, and honestly, I've always thought that it was designed really well, and the roar that emits from that beast in the 3rd movie would be really fun to hear again on the big screen. But those are all just my thoughts on this subject and just the beginning of the conversation. Do any of you guys think the Spino will make a comeback in Jurassic World 3? Like I said, I think it's possible, but I just can't say for sure that it's gonna happen, and I don't think any of us can at this moment. I'd love to hear all of your opinions on this matter in the comments down below. Now, before I go, I want to thank my game wardens, as well as all of my engine executives. I'd also like to thank all of my park workers and engine hunters as well. Words can't really express how awesome it is to have you guys tell me how much you enjoy the stuff I do, and I seriously am extremely thankful for every bit of support that you've shown me. It honestly means the world, guys. Now, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video, and hope that you all enjoy today's content. If you feel like I deserve it...
Alright, you guys. Yeah, it is true. They did kind of have a little thing where they did want to put the Spinosaurus in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, but it was cut, and it was with the Carnotaurus, which I can understand. You know, new dinosaur, you kind of get like, you know, more dinosaurs and stuff. But do keep in mind though that the Spinosaurus did have that one scene where they were on like a submarine, left submarine from the second movie, and they were on the thing, whatever, and you could see like its sail going through the water. So I mean, even though it probably was on Isla Nublar, it probably could have swum some kind of way. I don't know how a Spinosaurus could swim, but they are a fish. They are a omnivore, which is a herbivore and a carnivore put together, and it's basically like a plant-based animal and a meat person. So I definitely think that the Spinosaurus could actually come back. I definitely hope that they do probably do a little bit of a much older roar, because depending on how the Spinosaurus, how old it is and stuff. But I do hope you guys like this video. I will be doing another Spinosaurus video because I'm really trying to do my research on Spinosaurus. So I hope you guys like this video. Please hit that subscribe button and also follow me on social media. And I love you guys so much, and please help me get to at least 100 subscribers. I love you guys so much. Mwah.